A rare and tantalizingly enigmatic Lurianic Ilan was engraved by Sartorius as figure 16, the final image in Nor's collection. The composition radiates a sense of startling novelty, even though many of its elements echo familiar diagrams as if drawn from dreams of older worlds. Because of its totalizing ambition and intricate diversity, it has been named the Panoply Tree. Like the densely inscribed Ilanot Z and N, Nor and Sartorius transformed their Hebrew iconotextual source into a diagram with alphabetical keys, preserving the contours of the original, a map of a cosmic architecture. Judging by the size of the surviving Hebrew manuscripts, the original measured roughly 1/2 meter wide and 3/4 long. The use of an alphabetic key allowed an entire universe to be folded into a single unfolding page, a structural map, a panoramic vision of creation itself. Unlike the other Ilanot, preserved in the Kabbalah denudata, which became foundational for the later history of the Ilan genre, this one had almost no circulation among Jews of the 18th and 19th centuries. It never appeared as a module within a great tree. It survives in 3 Hebrew manuscripts, all written by the same hand, a rare square script that breathes precision and devotion. 2 of those 3 manuscripts now rest in Munich. Could they once have belonged to Nor himself? Perhaps. Their peculiarities, textual quirks, and flourishes mirror one another like siblings separated by centuries. Nor chose to end his 4th apparatus, and thus his entire volume with the Panoply Tree, for its panoramic, almost divine reach. One can imagine him marveling at the inclusion of so much cosmogonic wisdom upon a single page, from the Ein Sof and the primordial glimmers of the Sephirot, the Zahazahot, through the Lurianic Igulim Veyosha, to the 3 overflowing worlds beneath Absolute. His textual sources came from Emek HaMelech, the Lurianic Bible of Knorr. Yet its author, Naphtali Herz-Bacharach, did not merely overlay Ashkenazic and Lurianic traditions, he fused them, and the Panoply Tree is the visual embodiment of that fusion. The upper half of the tree displays the world of Absolute. Below lie Beriah, Yetzirah, and Asiya. The main heading proclaims, Ein Sof, blessed be he, and blessed be his name, 10 Zazahot. These words slice through 10 concentric circles descending from above, marking the threshold, the window between the outer and inner space of the mystery. At the center, an inscription reads, Avia HaHalal, the ether of space, filled with the light of the Ein Sof. There emerges the lower emanation, Yosha, beginning with the primordial lights, a radiant beam stretching both above Ein Sof and below Keter. The tree beneath the rota is classical, its medallions inscribed with the names of the Sephirot, their ineffable names, and within their circles, the 10 divine powers. 22 connecting channels, each marked by a Hebrew letter, honor the axiom of the Sefer Yetzirah. 32 cosmic paths, 10 Sephirot, and 22 letters. Yet this tree contains 11 Sephirot, the hidden one, Da'at. A vertical axis runs through it, the thread of the Ein Sof, descending from the upper wheel to Malkut, of the world of Asiya. In the lower half, a dozen heraldic medallions float amid circles, nets, and latticed squares. Divine names and their expansions, angels and demons, celestial spheres, firmaments, planets, and elements. The three upper rows represent Beriah, Yetzirah, and Asiya. The fourth reveals the world below. On either side, magnifications of heaven and hell. 7 celestial rows. The Medore Gan Eden, the dwellings of paradise, depicted as concentric squares. The innermost bears the legend, the Tree of Life, 500 years in length. A marginal note declares, heaven is 60 times the size of our earth, and hell 60 times greater than heaven. For even the abyss requires room. The Panoply Tree is not a timeline. It has no beginning, no end. It is a cartographic revelation, a design for exploration, for integration, a tour de force of diagrammatic mysticism, a cartography of soul and cosmos intertwined. In the final circle, letter Z on the left edge, Knorr discovered a paradox. The medallion of rabbinic demonology, the 10 sephirot of the Kelepot, the husks. Samael the wicked rules the top. Lilith the dark sits below in the place of Malkut, and beside her the inscription Nahash B'Mispar Mashiach. The serpent has the same numerical value as the Messiah, for he will uproot it from the world, the note continues, as it is written, and death shall be swallowed up forever. Knorr ended his volume here. His Latin translation reads, sed nomen, nachas, serpens, ondum habet, numerum cum Mashiach, qui cortices eradicate mundo. The name Nahash, serpent, shares the same number as Mashiach, Messiah, who shall uproot the husks from the world. But the demonic realm is not the end. It is the site of a promise. The serpent is the Messiah, the venom, the antidote, the circle of evil, the beginning of redemption. Thus ends the first volume of the Kabbalah Denudata, with the triumph of the Messiah, the prophecy of Isaiah, and the inscription that closes the book, Finis, Soli Deo Gloria per Christum. And yet, beneath the ellipsis, something else breathes. Knorr chose Isaiah 25:8. Bila hamavet lanetzach. Death shall be swallowed up forever. But the verse continues. The sovereign Lord will wipe away tears from every face and remove the reproach of his people from all the earth. For the Lord has spoken. Hidden beneath the final silence lies the secret confession of Knorr, that the end of tears and the end of reproach will come only when all tongues unite once more and language returns to the one. The Panoply Tree does not end. It folds upon itself. Infinity reflects within its center, and the serpent, the Messiah,
bites the tail of time.